everybody, here and welcome to City Skylines 2. Today we are hopping into a brand new city just for the YouTubes. I am so excited. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. I can't complain. Now, before we get going any further, because I know there's gonna be the first question that everybody asks is, so how are we getting this playable? Because a lot of people are having issues right now. So basically, go to your options, go to your graphics, and make sure that your depth of field mode is disabled. Now, also what I did is I also got rid of the depth of field quality. I went ahead and disabled that, and I did motion blur, disabled that, and as you can see, everything here runs pretty smooth. Not having any issues. We are playing over on twitch.tv/gaming, so if you want to check out over there as well, you can. We're much further than we are here, but yeah, let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm so excited. We are playing on, what map is this? This is the island one. Yes, this is the island one. So today we are going to begin our very first journey on this island, and I'm super excited. So a couple of things that I have learned. There are some new things. There's some different things. I'm going to talk to you about them, tell you about them as I go. And I want to tell you right away, the first thing that a lot of people are probably going to ask is the money situation. The way that I have found to start making money, you actually have to get to the point where you can go to your city economy, and you have to go into basically your industries. So the logging, the farming, and stuff like that, that's what you have to get into before you can really do anything, you know? So before you can really do anything like money making wise. But as long as your city's growing, you're usually pretty good. So without, let's quit the chit chat and let's get in here. So let's see, we've got a little island over here that has a whole bunch of trees on it. We're going to use probably a lot of this for we're going to use a section of that for logging. I want to go ahead. Oh, I can't even look at what I have for natural resources yet. Oh, what a bummer, because what if I build on, if we build on top of a natural resource, we're not going to be happy. Oh no, we're not. All right, so let's go ahead and let's grab our road, and let's bring this bad boy, let's just go ahead and bring this straight out, like straight out into the city, you know, like nothing crazy, just boom, right there, there's a main road going into our city, or bypassing the city, if you will. So from there, we have to decide a few things here. Let's go ahead and let's exit out of this. I want to go and look at, can we look at water? Okay. Oh, so we don't really have any flow. Okay, so there's our groundwater. I don't see really any flow here, unfortunately. So if I go into, let's grab ourselves a water pumping station. Okay, so we don't have anything flowing, which means we can't just dump it in the river and send it down river. Oh no. So we really probably should get a we're probably gonna need to get a wastewater treatment plant like ASAP. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's pull water in from over here, and we are going to send it out over here. And that's gonna be our wastewater. Now, those need to be connected with roads, and this is what's really exciting. This is one of the first changes you're gonna immediately notice is roads. So let's go ahead and let's get a road here. So this guy needs to be connected to a road. But what is so exciting about this road? Well, I'm gonna tell you what's so exciting. Roads now have the, hold on, let's actually bring out, you know what, actually, let's grab one of these roads. Let's bring it out like this. Let's just bring something out like that for now. And then let's go ahead and bring this road down. Perfect. Okay, so that's connected there. So we got our road connected there. But check this out. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Electricity. That's right. Electricity runs within the road. So wherever you have roads, you have electricity, and you also have water and sewage. So you got the blue line's water, the brownish line is sewage, the poop killer, you know, it's built into the road, which is super cool. But now we also do have two different power sources as well. We have high voltage, we have low voltage, which we'll get into here in a second. Let's go ahead and let's extend our road this way as well. Let's go ahead and send it that way. And we're going to send a little road down to here. Actually, we're going to bring it from here. All right, perfect. So now these are connected. So we've got ourselves a water pumping station, and we've got ourselves a sewage outlet, if you will. Now, in order to get the sewage outlet connected, what we need to do is we need to connect this guy to this guy. Actually, let's start with here. Okay, so that didn't actually connect. So this is, I had this issue before. I'm gonna go ahead and bulldoze this, and we're gonna set up a new one. So there are some bugs, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously there's bugs in this game, for sure. But we're gonna go ahead and connect this guy to right there. That should be enough. We should be able to get rid of that. And I'm pretty sure that's connected. I'm actually not 100% sure if it's connected or not. Okay, so here we go. So I deleted it again, and I want to make sure that I'm getting this so that way you can understand and see how this is working. So basically what happens is when you drag close, it's gonna send a pipe down like that, and then it's gonna send a pipe down like that. So now that should be connected. We should be good to go there. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, let's see, we got to go ahead and get power going. Now for us, we could do wind. However, wind doesn't give us that much power. It's 25,000. You know what? I think we could probably survive on wind. We might be able to survive on wind. Let's see what we've got here. Well, oh, not good. Okay, so all of this area, none of this is going to give us enough wind power. Okay, so that is just not gonna that's just not gonna work for us. So let's see here. Since we have our sewage right here, let's go ahead and let's just put our power plant right here on the side for now. Actually, we're gonna put it right here, and the reason we're gonna put it right here is because if we put it right here, you can see it connecting immediately to those high power lines. So we'll just go ahead and put that right there. Milestone unlocked. Look at that. Your efforts are bearing fruit, and your city is taking its first steps towards success. $600,000. We get a unlock point, and we get 3 tiles. So there's our power, looking good. Now let's talk about this. So a little bit different here as well. We have development, which we'll get into in a second, but milestones. So we have, this is the, tiny village, small village, large village, grand village, things like that. It's no longer dependent only on your civilization size. As people keep coming to your town, you get experience, and as you build, you get experience and things like that. So basically we hit tiny village here just by building stuff, which is really nice. I like how they changed this. It's super exciting. And then there's also development. So we have a development points, which we unlocked. We got 1, which allows you to basically pick your tree of what you want to unlock first. Now, so before you kind of just unlocked things as you went along, as far as I know. I played a little bit, but I wasn't a master at City Skylines by any means. But now you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. So obviously for us, water treatment plant is going to be a huge thing because we don't have anywhere to send the water off to. So we want to be treating that water for sure. But so we're hooked up here, and what's nice is that extra power gets sent off the grid, and it actually gets sent out to make money. So you'll see in here that it takes so much a month or whatever, but we'll eventually start exporting money as well, which is exporting your excess energy and stuff like that. So all right, so we got water, we've got power. Now we need to kind of figure out actually where we're gonna do stuff here. So we need a really large area for residential. I've realized that playing that we need a pretty large area. So I'm thinking about putting residential in the middle, and I'm thinking about running industries and stuff like that along the coastline. So let's do this. Now this might look kind of a little wonky at first, but we're gonna go ahead and let's do, how much money do we have? We still have 930,000. We have a lot of money here. We have a lot of money to play with. Let's continue our road down all the way. Actually, are we within like the grid at all? Okay, that looks pretty good. So I think what I want to do for our first area is I think what we're gonna do is we'll put residential over here on this side, and then we'll put some of the the city stuff over here on this side, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and let's grab. Now I don't want very many intersections. Intersections are just not great. You don't really want that many intersections if you can avoid it. So we're gonna go ahead and run an intersection through here. And I'm going to run another one basically right through here like that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we are going to make I like doing this, and I don't know if this is actually a good option or not, but what I actually like doing is I actually like making another road here right next to parallel to these. And basically this is a smaller road, so that way we don't have to have as many things on this road, if you will. So, or as many intersections. So what I want to do is I want to have this like that, and then we'll run this down here, something like that. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I like that. And then this is going to be our neighborhood area. So basically, I'm just going to run these to fill up this space just like that. So this is actually going to be the neighborhood right here. But what we're going to do in order to get people out of their neighborhoods is we're going to have one road here and we'll have one road here. So that way, these lead into the neighborhoods. And then basically they can get out and do whatever they need to do. So we'll probably actually go ahead and do the exact same thing this side down here. What was that? So we'll run it just like that. Basically the exact same thing on the other side here. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing here. And we'll run the same thing there. Okay. So that's going to be our first little residential district. And basically what's going to happen is it's probably going to extend this way and it's probably going to extend back into this corner here. So we'll have that going. And then what I want to do from there is let's go ahead. Let's see. So we got different types of demands. So actually what's kind of neat now is they also have bars for other things. So as you can see, we have low density, medium, commercial, and industry. Eventually high density is going to go in there. Commercial is going to go in their office spaces. Like all the bars are going to be here. But let's go ahead and let's get this all tagged up for medium. Oh no, let's do low density housing all right there in the middle. And then what we want to do from there is we do need to get some commercial and we need to get some industry. So like I said, I think we're going to run industry on this side for now. And then we need to get some commercial. So we could run commercial down in here. Actually, you know what? We're going to do industry. I think we'll do industry right down in here. I think that'll be a better option because we already got this. We got this right now. Well, you know what? This is a, let's see here. Yeah, we'll do industry over here. So we need some residential or we need some commercial. So I think for the sake of future expansions, we're going to put commercial on this side and we're going to make like a little commercial district in here where we can have different commercial things. And then we can throw another residential on the other side over there. So I'm going to grab my road again. I do a lot of road work before I do a lot of anything else. And that might bother people and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's just bring this basically up and over to right there. And what I want to do in here is I want to have a few things. I want to have commercial, but I also want to have like the schools, the fire stations. I want to have like all the services right in this area. So that way we can have our, residential here, services here, residential here. It'll cover both of those very well. And then for here, do I want to connect these two main roads? Let's go ahead and connect these two main roads. We'll kind of see how this looks here. And then we need to figure out how do I want people getting into this area. So we definitely need room for stuff right along this main road here. I don't typically like to have things along the main road, but some things you kind of just have to have along the main road. But how do we want to get things in here? You know what? Let's try something here. Let's try putting a road right there. And then what we'll do with that road, we could connect it here. We'll connect it there and there. And we're going to connect one here and here as well. We're going to mirror this perfectly. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and start utilizing some of these small roundabouts. So we have a roundabout button. So we have small, medium, large, things like that. So we're going to throw a small one in here. And the reason I want to do this now is because if you allow buildings to start building, so you can see how like these areas just got cut, those can no longer be roundabouts and it'll prevent you from doing that. So we're gonna make all of these things roundabouts. Roundabouts are just like the best thing ever. I love them. We're gonna overuse them. So there, we got roundabouts everywhere. These ones not worried about. It's fine. This one, that can be a roundabout. That's fine. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and let's see what we can do as far as this. So what we have a lot of openness right here in the middle, and I don't really like that. I want to utilize that. So let's grab ourselves another road here. And let's maybe grab a 2-lane one-way. Okay, so we put a 2-lane one-way right down the middle. And in order to do this, I had to freehand it a little bit because I wanted it to be in the middle right here and it wouldn't let me do it because of the snapping. So basically I had to disable a couple snapping things, but we're good now. So that should hopefully give us a decent amount of commercial stuff as well. I hope. I hope. So let's go ahead. We already got this for residential. Let's go ahead and get commercial in here. And I want commercial basically right in there. I think that's a good spot, but I do want to make sure that I get rid of this. I don't want commercial right on the edge of that road. Commercial on the edge of this road is probably fine. You know what? Let's try to prevent that if we can. Now, if that's not enough space for something to move in, then maybe we'll have to readdress it. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So we got that started. We'll probably fill in here more, but like I said, I want to have room for the other things that we're gonna need, like schools and stuff like that. And actually, the high school's really, really big in this game. Some of the buildings are way bigger. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, we need to let people start moving in, and we need to go in here. We need to make some more commercial stuff. So as far as commercial goes, not super worried about it. I kind of just want commercial to like just actually hold on, we need let's not throw a one-way in here. We'll get that done for commercial. All right, so those will be our commercial areas, and then we also need garbage. I forgot we're gonna need a landfill, so actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's get our bulldozer out here. Let's get rid of these streets. Ah, do we want a landfill being the first thing you see when you come into our city? Not really, huh? We're gonna put the landfill over here. You know what? We might put an industry over here because we already have pollution coming in over here anyways. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's grab our landfill. We'll throw that in there. And now what's interesting about the landfill, so if I go into here, this is kind of weird. You have an area tool. So basically this right here, that's our garbage. And I can drag this out to hold more if need be. So like that right there, if I grab this thing and move it, it says 143 tons. That'll hold 143 tons of garbage now if I move it just like that. Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's kind of funny. It's really cool though. I really like it. So that's that. And then let's go ahead and being that the landfill's right there, we're gonna go ahead and just throw some industrial right along the edge of it. All right, so that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and let's let things run. Let's get people moving in here. Build a city with residential, commercial, and industrial zones. Look at all of it's moving in. Oh, let's go ahead and speed things up here. Okay. So we are going to need medium density residential. Okay, so that was the other thing that we hadn't started working on yet. Let's go ahead and let's grab that, and let's grab our residential zones. Let's grab our medium. So this is where I was actually thinking about putting medium on here. So we're gonna put it right there. We'll put it right here, and then I was actually gonna put it around here, and we'll leave these sides alone. But I do want to make sure that it's, like I said, I want to make sure that it's not on this main road. I want it to be on this main road right here. That's fine. But I don't want it to be on this main road. Okay, so that'll work. So that's gonna knock that out. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Look at our place growing, doing its thing. We got this cute little bridge over here too. Look at this bridge. This bridge and this like this little house here. Old Mill Ruins. Very cool. Is your business running out of storage space? We have a new place. Look at that. Look at all the houses just like starting. All these cranes coming up. It's about time. I don't know how far we're into this video. We're almost into this video. Like we haven't got nothing to show for it yet. But this is going to give us a great start. I think we'll be able to hit this what is it? Small Village? Is it Small Village next? Small Village. I think we'll be able to hit Small Village next. No problemo. And then let's see. So this is all looking good. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we actually have, we do have a clinic. So let's see where we want the clinic. I think the schools are going to have to go over here. I don't think the schools are going to fit in this front area. So let's go ahead and let's get the clinic. We'll go ahead and get the clinic there. And then we've already got the recycling. We've already got that. And then we also need to get a cemetery. This cemetery. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this thing. The cemetery is insane. I forgot about the cemetery, to be completely honest. I'm actually thinking should we try to throw it in the middle of the city? Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. This could actually be kind of cool. Let's see. Let's swap roads here. I'm going to swap these roads. And then I'm actually going to bulldoze that. And I want to see if we can throw... Will this fit in here? No, it won't. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's bulldoze this one out of here. We'll grab our road. And then we'll go like this. Like that. That is not... This is not even, is it? I want to get this cemetery in here. But I want it to be equal on... It needs to be one... It needs to be one more over. One road tick over. Okay, so let's try that. How's that? Oh, it can't be. It's like right in the middle. Okay. So, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just put it over against this side. Look at that. And you know what's cool? This is a beautiful... Look at this cemetery. It's like absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's like a park. It is so nice, and it holds like 5,000 people, so we'll be good. And then we can fill things in on the inside here. It'll be wonderful. It'll look like a city park inside of a busy area. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it'll be cool. It will be neat. Okay, how many people do we have moving in right now? 113, 117 an hour. People are ready to come in here. You know what? Let's actually get people in here faster. We're gonna go into... Oh, I can't do taxation yet. I can't do taxation services or production. Production is where you start saving a lot of money. So right now we're at negative 75,000. In order to get positive, you have to get into production. I tried a whole bunch of different things and I could not get into the positive until I got to the production area. So unless there's maybe some policies in there and like a whole bunch of taxation and stuff, maybe you'll be good. Oh, and then another thing. Oh my gosh, we actually need to get this going before we get too far. We need to actually go into the development and we need to go to roads. We need to get parking area. Oh, I don't have enough for parking areas. We need parking areas because parking areas also generate money for the city and they give people areas to park their cars. It's fantastic. We need to have those. Hopefully we can, and look at that. Look at that. Happiness is on the rise. People want to live here. They're so excited. Look at our houses. We got solar on here. Oh man. Look at these. They got greenhouses back here. Look at that. Greenhouses. They got a tiny home in the backyard for their in-laws and stuff. Shoot. What is this? What do we have over here? A save money. Oh, and it's like a little Fiat. Oh, it's so cute. So we got to save money. A something and all. Flowers and flowers. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Meaty bits. Shop late. I love it. Spasm. What is spasm? Is that a bank? I guess it's a bank. That's funny. And then what do we got over here? We've got Grano. It looks like it's a... Oh, it's an electric car charging station, isn't it? Or is it a gas station? Biofuel. It's a biofuel station. Okay. What do we have here? This one doesn't have a name yet. Something Deuceburger? Deuceburger. I love it. Okay. We are on the cusp of hitting this right now. Actually, if I built something, it would put us over. But we're looking good. People are happy. People are moving in. Oh, an insane rate. Look at that. We got milestone 2 progression panel. Okay, so we got low limit taxation, North America medium density housing, EU medium density housing. We got education and research new development tree. We got elementary school and a high school. But we also have development things. So let's see. You know what? Actually, the water treatment plant might be the first thing we should do. Is the processing purification of wastewater. Treated water can safely recirculate. Yeah, let's unlock that. And the reason we're unlocking that is because of this right there. That nastiness right there. Okay. So let's actually see what we need for the water treatment plant. Okay, wastewater treatment plant. $480,000. Purification rate is 50%. Ground pollution low, air pollution low, noise pollution medium. Upkeep is 105,000 a month. Sewage we can treat quite a bit. Okay, so let's get this in here and we'll just set that right there. Okay, so that should get us going there. And then we also have some upgrade. Extra processing unit. Very nice. New signature building, Rock Musician Mansion. A famous rock star lives in this mansion when not on tour. Awesome. Okay. So the wastewater treatment, that's good. I want to get less. I really want to get less sewage. Let's see. Water trade, importing, exporting. We're at like solid here. Water availability, we're way good. Sewage treatment is good, and sewage export is 0. I wonder if I get rid of, I wonder what happens if I get rid of this guy. So sewage treatment is 100,000. This sewage treatment is 300, but a purification rate of 50%. Processes sewage and purifies it of pollutants. The treated water is pumped back into the water network. The removed pollutants become garbage to be collected. Okay, so we should actually, in theory, be able to get rid of this guy then, right? We should be able to get rid of that. And let's go underground. If we click on that and then click on this guy, this will take us to the underground level. We can go ahead and get rid of this and that, and then that'll stop, and then that pollution should go away. And if I'm not mistaken, we should still be good. Sewage treatment, production, processing, we're good. We are solid. Okay, so that was a good one. We need to get a school in here as well. We need to get some schools. So we need to get elementary, and we need to get high school. Check out the size of these schools. They are massive. They're absolutely massive. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one there. Elementary school right next to it. There. So that gives us school. Look at these. That's the elementary school. Who went to an elementary school like that? If you went to an elementary school that looked like that, leave a comment down below. I'm super curious. That's huge. And if you went to a high school that looked like that, leave a comment. I'm super curious. That's huge as well. That looks like a courthouse building. And like, what is this? A pond? This is all high school? This is a crazy looking high school. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. But very cool nonetheless. Oh, we need to move this. Okay. So we're going to click on this. We're actually going to hit move. There we go. Luckily, we can move stuff like that, which is really nice. So there, looking good. Okay, so we have a huge demand for commercial and industrial. Oh, so this is where I really, really wish that we could see what we have going on here. So let's go ahead and let's put the industrial stuff over here again. So there's our industry. There's more industry there. Now, once we get the other industry stuff going, we'll be able to have different types of industry. That'll be a little bit better for us. But until then, okay. So I guess the next order of business is going to be more buildings here. Do we have a cop shop yet? We don't have a cop shop yet. I'd like to put a cop shop in right there and a fire department. So let's throw in some commercial there. And then the problem is we have industry all on this side. We have schools here. We could put some more stuff in over here. You know what? Let's just leave that and let's see how things go with that. Because that's going to knock down quite a bit of the industry. That's going to knock down quite a bit of the commercial. And we are almost at, we're almost at number 3. We're almost at number 3. Oh my gosh. This whole area is getting filled in already. Oh, I love these townhomes too. Look at these townhouses. They're so cool. Oh, come on. We are so close. We're like, what? 41 XP away? Oh, you know what? Did we get taxation? Oh, we did get taxation. Okay, we're going to go up to 12% on those. Hey, look at that. We got large village progression panel. Loan services, livestock farming, stone mining, fire rescue, firehouse, police administration, police station. Okay, cool. So that is what I wanted to get going in here. So I want to get the fire. I want that to go there. And then I want police in here as well. So that's going to cover all of those. Okay, so that looks good. And then let's see, we had taxation. So okay, so let's do 12% on that. And then let's finally look at what we've got. Okay. So this is farm ground, this is farm ground, this is farm ground, this is forestry. Okay. So this is what's going to happen here. Complete change of plans. This side over here, this coastal line right there, that's going to be our big offices, buildings and stuff like that. Because this land right here, it's too valuable. This is too valuable to just let go So we need to actually utilize this. We need to utilize this stuff right here. And we're going to do just that. But I do want to go ahead and I think I want to pick up another tile. So let's actually go down here. We can pick up 12 tiles right now if we wanted to. We still have to pay for them, but let's pick up this tile. Actually, let's grab those 3. Yeah, we'll grab those 3. Oh, we're not perfectly straight on the grid here, are we? Darn it. Okay. So that's all fine and dandy. So this really right here, this is nothing. We can make this into kind of whatever we want. We'll figure out something fun for that. But this right here. So if we go to, oh, we can't, you still can't see it. You can't go to production. So basically what the production is it tells you by item what you are spending, what you're importing and what you're exporting. So if I go to these districts and I go to a specialized industry, it'll tell me that I am importing so many tons of livestock and I'm not making my own, or I'm importing so much grain or vegetables or textiles or forestry or whatever. It'll tell me I'm importing, you know, how much of this. And in order to start making money, you need to set these up yourself in order to offset how much you're importing. You need to be sufficient on your own. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and set up a livestock farm here. We're gonna set up right over here. And this is actually a really good one to show you, because this was really a little confusing for me in the initial stages here. So trying to decide how much of this I want to do for, because we have this area here. So I'm going to start with this right here. And then what we do is it's going to give you a line like this. Now, I personally like to left click off of it, escape, and I like to go back to it and then hit the line thing right here, the area tool, because basically what it'll do is it'll make this rear fence right here. And basically what you do is you grab these corners and you can move them to where the area you're wanting to cover is. So like, obviously I only want the yellow area because that's all I can do. Because that's like the farming area, right? So this is the area that's good for chickens. So I'm going to go ahead and basically cover this whole area in this border. It's essentially like a fenced in backyard for like animals, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just get this all covered up. And you can see harvestable resources 143 tons right now, which is great. And that's actually why I'm not going to utilize all this, because in my other playthrough I actually utilized like the whole thing or the ring. So you can see there's a ring that's as far out as you can go. But what I think I'm actually going to do here is I think we're going to go ahead and just cut this in half. So that's 185 tons if I do that. But I want to be able to have another industry over here for because we have grain and then we also have vegetables. So if I could get all 3 right in here, that'd be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and close that. Now this is a gravel road. Oh, I love that it's a gravel road. Okay, so let's do this. So let's grab a 2-lane road. And actually, no, we're going to connect right up to here. We're going to connect up to, yeah, we're going to connect up right here. So this is a little low. Okay, so let's see. Let's actually raise it up. And then can we reconnect? No. Okay, so we're going to have to lift up, basically we have this right here. So there's 10 meters and then there's like 0 meters. So what I'm going to do for the sake of keeping things hopefully clean is I'm just going to go ahead and build the little bridge area. Now there is actually a bridge right here, 2-lane truss arch bridge, but we're just going to use a regular little road. And then I'm going to go ahead and back down and I'm just going to connect that to there, and then this to there. Now it looks a little weird, I know. That little intersection right there, we'll fix it up later. I guess I could have just did, now that it looks fine for now. So that will get people in here. Honestly, I could just get rid of that, but we have to have a little bit of a gravel road. That sounds fun, right? Exactly. And then what else we can do, which is actually really neat, is we can actually do other industry over here. And if we do other industry, it will, I think it says that it'll try to keep it like to, you know, using the products that you need here. So for example, if I went in and put a road in, let's say, actually, you know what? Gravel road. Let's put a gravel road in here. If I put a gravel road in right there, like that, and then I threw industry in here, that would, in theory, make it relatively, hopefully, chicken related. But the problem with that is that this is good land right here, and I don't want to do that. It's like, I don't want to use this land for regular industry. What I want to do is I want to pop one of these down and use this. And then from there, what I want to do is I could use this. Like, we could expand out here. I probably should just use regular roads in all honesty. Go ahead and curve it. Why not? But see, that kind of makes a gravel road behind us. And then I can throw this all into industry. So might as well. We'll go ahead and do these as industry or as industrial. And then I didn't do anything here because we're going to use that later for other stuff. Okay, so that's going to give us the industrial area right there. And that's going to start helping us offset our cost. Now, I need more commercial areas. So we need to kind of go back. Let's see how this area looks here. We already did those. I guess we could throw commercial in right in here. Well, yeah, I feel like that's probably the best option. We'll just throw commercial in here. Let it do its thing. Suddenly, I'm not getting any water in here. Uh-oh. We're having a water issue? Oh, you know what? No? Looks like they should be. Oh, okay. So this was something interesting as well. Well, I'm glad this happened. So for electricity ran through the road, right? But the plumbing runs underwater. Well, for bridges, some of the bridges, you actually have to manually connect them. Like that. Now, boom. Now it's all good. Oh, wow. Those are already filling up with places. Holy moly. So yeah, that's another thing. Sometimes you have to plumb in the bridges. Now this one technically wasn't a bridge, it was a raised road. So didn't really have to worry about that. Oh my gosh, our city is coming along. Oh, we need a name. We need a name for our city. So leave comments down below, and maybe the one with the most likes will get it, or if I see one that I absolutely love, then I'll tell you that I absolutely love it, and we'll pick that one. But yeah, things are going very nicely here. I feel like our city has started. It has started. It's on its way. We've got all kinds of things here, and things will start upgrading as well, which is pretty exciting. I'm really excited for things to start up. Oh my gosh, these are already up and running. Holy moly. Now, let's see. Are these... So does it say what this is? It requires a wood and... Oh, this is requiring other... Okay, so like that one requires livestock. Vegetables, beverages, things like that. But we also need to set up a... So this is another thing is actually we're going to set up a timber... These should be paved. These should be paved roads. I don't know what I'm even doing. I was just having fun with the gravel roads. We're going to set up a timber thing right here. Once we can, because I don't believe... Yeah, we can't set up forestry until we're milestone 4, which we're close. We're very close. Oh, we're very close indeed. But that is going to end this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is City Skylines 2, episode 1, the beginning of Unnamed City. Leave a comment. I need some city names. Leave a comment. Let me know. But yeah, super exciting. Having an absolute blast. If you guys are interested, link down below. This is, oh man, such a good time. Such a good time. I love the changes so far. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, ready?